रहे न रहे हम
Claro.
That picture, if I bring to set up some so a picture. Okay. I don't know if you see if you're doing writing there. I know if you put a picture of I don't know. That the fellow from Borussia. He bring a picture. Tell me. Check him out if on it for now.
Oh boy. Good. I'll go with Holly, right? So it's for the stuff and then that's how we do it. So after you do Rebecca. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So he's here, right? So right here. No, he good there? Okay, okay. Yeah, that sounds up there. Okay, alright. Oh no, yeah, just center up.
Because I have to move with you.
Did you have it?
Only now we can.
They want to bring it down to on that side for you.
By the door, the thing next to
No, when I see that, I don't Yeah. You have to go, right? You have to go, right? Put together, see the other. Go ready. I did show it 100 times without that. That's important. You run my over it. Yes, I thought I covered.
There's a very patrol. Very fire. Every time we drop it, it's very nice. Every time I work, every time we reach out, then you have a nice
Oh, look, you to mana ke put on it. Anyway, to put on my phone. I put on there.
Nah, full sinahan eh. What's the mother name? Chandra.
Singh.
Chandra what?
Singh.
Singh. She had one name, Chandra.
Chandra Singh.
So, when I say take her name, I take another name in mind, right? When I say take her name, doesn't mean take in mind, right? Right, so understand. So is this, right? This, right? Hello, tí cô liêu à? Hello, tí cô liêu à? Làm. Nó phí một à? No, no. Yeah, no, no. No need to nothing. Okay.
One, two. Let me firstly say on behalf of the Buri family, cordial welcome to everyone today as we celebrated Anteshi Sanskar, or the last rites of a beloved mother, someone who had lived the life of a human being in this world, that Lord Krishna said was the time for her return. In Hinduism, there are many sanskar or many steps in our life. The last step or the last rites of our life is called Anteshi Sanskar. So this is we are about to perform for this beloved mother who had lived a wonderful life in this world as a human. But if we pay close attention to the other sanskar or the other rituals, we ourselves make preparation for those sanskar. But the Anteshi Sanskar or the last rites in Hinduism, we depend on our relatives and our family to conduct such a ceremony. So we ask in Bhagwan Krishna this time, may you bless the soul of our beloved mother as you perform the Anteshi Sanskar, the last rites. Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he asked a question to Arjuna the devotee. He said, "O Arjuna, in this world, you have an Atma and you have a body, Atma or a soul." So he asked, which one was more important, the Atma or the body? But the body cannot live without the Atma, and the Atma cannot sustain without the body. So the two is important. So now Arjuna was very confused. He says, "Bhagwan, can you tell me about this? I can't answer this question." The good Lord Krishna says in this life, the body is very important. We live in our life to uplift our body and also to uplift our soul. But people sometimes in their life spend a lifetime to uplift their soul than rather their body. So he says in this life, when someone has the Atma into their body, the Atma is more important. Because when we die, the body remains here and the Atma, the soul, has a new journey. So now at this time, the mother body remains here. So her Atma now has a new journey. This body that we cherish so much, one day will come food for fire and food for worms. So it says, Bhagwan Krishna says to Arjuna, it is good to uplift the body, but it's more important to uplift the soul. For the soul travels on. The body remains here to take care of. And so now we are going to perform the rituals to dispose the body. So the most we can do at this time is offer prayer to Bhagwan Krishna. So everyone, you can put your hands together, you bow it in prayer, you take the name of the Lord of your understanding. We pray to the Lord at this place, this day, this time, this moment, as we are about to perform the last rites and Anteshi Sanskar of this beloved mother. We pray, Bhagwan. You are the judge, Bhagwan Krishna, that no man should judge another. So we pray, Bhagwan, if she made any mistakes, any short offering, hurt anyone, please forgive the soul. It is now time for you to send your boatmen to take the Atma, the soul, across the Vaitadini and give the soul salvation and liberation. हरि ओम नमो भगवती वासुदेवाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्णाय वसुदेव देवकी नंदाय नमो नमः। श्री विष्णु अग परमात्मने श्री पुराण पुरुषोत्तम विष्णु राग पवित्र मानस श्री भाद कल्पे वैवस्वत मंत्रे अष्टव शांति कलियोगी कलि महासागे चुदादशे मयारोगमश इते श्री कृष्ण पक्षिते श्री अंत्येषि संस्कार कलम्ब्यो नमो नमः। ओम नमो भगवती वासुदेवाय नमो नमः। ओम वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानंदं कृष्णं वंदे जगद्गुरु न जयते मृत्यते वा कदाचित्यं भूत्वा भविता अजो नित्यः शशितं यो पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे अनादि ददो देवा शंख चक्र गदाधरः अक्षय पुंडरी काक्ष प्रेत मोक्ष प्रदो भव। हे कृष्ण हे परमात्मा गोविंदाय नमो नमः। शांतकादं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुदेशं विश्वराधं गणसादृशं मेघं शुभागं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिवृद्धिगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुभवभयहरणं सर्वलोकनाथनं। नारायणाय विद्महे वसुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवती वासुदेवाय नमः। जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु 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 जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु। तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम्हें हो, तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम्हें हो, मैं तेरे शरण करे। जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु। तुम ही हो दुख है तुम ही हो सुख है, तुम ही हो दुख है तुम ही हो सुख है, मैं बंदो चरण करे। जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु। तुलसीदास है गुण गुण गावे, तुलसीदास है गुण गावे, संतन करन करे। जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु 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 जय श्री राम हरे प्रभु। In the Ramayana, when the bridge was constructed to cross going to Lanka, Hanumanji showed us a lesson, teach us a lesson. When Sri Ram threw the rock into the ocean, all the rock began to sink down. Then Hanumanji took a rock and he wrote Ram, the name Ram onto the rock, and the rock began to sail across, began to float. To show you and I, dear devotees, the name Sri Ram is more important than the individual himself. So we take the name Sri Ram, it helps us to cross any ocean. But we sing the verses to Sri Ram today, that the boatman of Sri Ram may come and take Atma across the Vaitadani. Ayodhya Pati Ram Chandra Ki Jai. Offer the flowers on the chest, sir. Yeah. Offer the flowers on the chest, sir. Take the water, yeah. Sprinkle water right through the body, not on the face, right? Om Pavitraha Pavitro Va Sarvavashtam Gatuapi Vayah Smarita Pundari Kaksham Sabaya Bhyantaraha Suchi. Om Jal Jalasmin Guru Jal Jalasnanam Samarpyami Shri Krishnaya Vasudev Devaki Nandai Namo Namaha. That's okay.
Put the tulsi leaf. Give me tulsi leaf. So you place this tulsi leaf on the lips of your mom, right? Om tulsi patram maya diyati tau uprashatam Shri Krishnaya Vasudev Devaki Nandaya Namo Namah. So you offer some water and tap it, right? Offer some water and tap. Om Madhya Mukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Nivarnat Shri Jalmaya Diyati Tau Upashatam Jalmaya Diyati Tau Upashatam. It's very essence. That on the face, right? Adadadi Dadu Deva Shankha Chakra Gadadadaha Akshaya Pundari Ekakshaha Preta Moksha Pradhu Bhava Gandadwadi Maya Diyati Tau Upadashatam. That's enough. That's good. This smells sweet. Put Chandan on the forehead, the two ears, somebody throat, right? Hari Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Namo Namam Chandradam Maya Diyati Tau Upadashatam Adhyamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Nivarnat Chandradam Shri Chandradam Maya Diyati Tau Upashatam Shri Krishnaya Vasudev Devaki Nandaya Namo Namaha. Offer flowers. Om Pushpadhanam Maya Diyati Tau Upashatam Pushpadhanam Maya Adiyati Tau Upshatam. Offer the mala. Mal Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Nivarnat Pushpadhanam Maya Adiyati Tau Upshatam Shri Krishnaya Vasudev Devaki Nandaya Namo Namam. Let's refresh our memory here, devotees. The son is put in a mala for his mother's physical body. But when your mother is alive, when you place a mala onto her, you never burst the mala. Today the mala is burst and placed into her neck. What she's saying physically to her son today, you see this body that I have will no longer be seen again in this world after today. So now we are going to separate our life physically. But all children know in this life that your mother is the greatest person on the earth for you. No matter what comes between you and your mother, she will always remain your mother. She will hide, she will give you things, she will always talk good about you. If you bad talk your mother, she will talk good about you. Whatever, devotees. But she said to this son, we are separated now. This physical body will never be seen again. More so, she's saying to him, you see the love and affection that I have given to you, the memory that I have given to you, never forget that. The day that your mother is really dead is when you forget your mother. She leave us and go, but there are memories that we'll never forget. My memory with her is any time that I pass with a funeral here, she will be in the gallery and she'll be watching. And one day a memory came to my mind and said, you know what? This lady watching all the funeral going, but one day will be hers. I get the message, I recall to my mind and said, today I'm going to carry her now. She used to watch everybody going, and sometimes she used to say, Pandit, where that funeral from? I want to know, but it's sadly, friends. It is said, one day will be your ceremony. Also it is said in life, a writer wrote, devotees, that you know we must not be afraid to die. Do you know what you must be afraid of is how you're going to die. All of us who are sitting and standing here know for a fact that one day we're going to die. But have you ever think to yourself is, how I'm going to die? That is the problem. So that's why it is said, you must always be prepared for death. Just as you pack a suitcase and you say that yourself that you are going for a vacation, please pack your suitcase and have it there. With my experience as a pundit, for the last year or maybe year and a half, a lot of people are dying. Sometimes I have more funeral to attend than puja these days. For what reason? It is questionable. But people are really dying now, devotees. So make sure and prepare yourself for that. Long ago, when they go to a funeral, you'll be an old person. Today is not so again. Now is anybody at any time you're going to die. So today the son is privileged to do his rituals. If we go to the Garud Puran, will teach us. Do you know the Garud Puran teaches us in Hinduism that the greatest gift a son can give in return to their parents is performing their last rites? When a mother has a son, she said, thank God, today I have a son, because this son will take his hands and do my rituals without a delay. I don't have to look for someone to do my last rituals. And once she has a daughter, she will say, you know what, I am blessed with a daughter, she will give her away as Kanyadan to uplift 7 generations. So children, it is also said that your mother's love is just like God's love. When your mother bless you, it's just like God bless you. Remember that. And the first person you see in this life, most of the time, is your mother's face.
And the first guru of yours is your mother. God said to worship your mother and then come to me. So if you disrespect your mother, you can never see God's face. Remember that. So now we're going to do the arati. He's going to do the arati and walk around the box 5 times. The mother, she represents the world, and she's saying to him, now son, this is the final offering that you have to give to me. Take all your blessings before I leave this physical world with this physical body. Hari Om Yam Dwadi Mahagodeya Andya Tamasavite Tatalokanata Dipam Shri Dipam Maya Adiyate Tau Upashatam Shri Krishnaya Vasudev. Take a time, right? Hari Om Yam Dwadi Mahagodeya Andya Tamasavite Tatalokanata Dipam Shri Dipam Maya Adiyate Tau Upashatam Govindai Namo Namaha. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. Mangala Bhavana Ya Mangala Hari Drabahu Shudasha Ratha Jidabi Hari Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Ram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama. Patita Pavana Sita Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. Ayodhya Pati Rama Chandra Ki Jai. So at this point, I call to the immediate family who wants to do arati, offer flowers, can do so very orderly as we continue. The immediate family, I guess, stand right there. Yeah. Okay, them use the mala, na sige. Sorry, mala, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Hari Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Namo Namaha. Anadadi Dadudi Vaishanka Chakra Gadadaraha Akshaya Pundari Kakshaha Prita Moksha Pradobhava Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chandud Madadam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagataguru Yam Dwari Mahagodeya Andaya Tamasavite Tattalokanata Dipam Maya Diyati Tau Upashatam Shri Dipam Maya Diyati Tau Upashatam Shri Krishnaya Vasudeva Devaki Nandai Namo Namaha. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Is your daughter? Yeah, you think it is? Yeah, no problem. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare. Huh? Anybody want to do? Go ahead. Go ahead. Anybody want to do? Yeah. What are flowers there? Hare Krishna. Huh? Yeah. Anything. Yeah. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare Hare Shiva Shiva Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Shiva 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 Hare 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 Shiva, Hare Shiva, Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah, Eulogy now. I finished it. So who's the Eulogy now?
Vrindavan Bihadilani ki jai. So reach a point now, we'll have Eulogy be read. I have 4 granddaughters.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today to honor the life of a truly special woman, our beloved Granny. As I stand here today, I find myself waiting just to hear her say, "Ole, now get up. You weren't cooking at the house. Ole, too damn happy here." Once I say that, I know someone earlier already know who I am. You know it's one of Asha Charan token. So let me introduce myself properly. My name is Aliyah, and beside me is my cousin Anila and my sister Elena.
Who would have thought we'd be standing here today paying tribute to our beloved grandmother? Chandra was born on March 31st, 1953 to Joyce and Mahadev in Ling Trace, Pool Village, Rio Claro. She was the eldest of 6 siblings and spent much of her childhood in the care of her grandfather, Raman Singh, and her auntie Shukul, who raised her with deep love and guidance. She attended Pool Presbyterian School, where she received her primary education. Even in those early years, Chandra showed her remarkable spirit, developing a love for sewing, cooking, and caring for her younger siblings, all while helping to manage a household with a sense of responsibility far beyond her age. Granny often shared with us the story of her unique love story. At just 14 years old, she met her beloved Gur at a Ramayana Jag in Pool. Gur was instantly captivated by her beauty, grace, that long waist-length hair, and vibrant spirit. He fell completely in love from the very first moment. Their love blossomed quickly, and before long, they were married in a grand celebration that lasted 3 unforgettable days in Pool. After the wedding, Chandra moved to Gangaram Trace, Brothers Road, where she lived among the extended Singh family, embracing her new life with warmth and devotion. Eventually, she and Gur made their home in Mafican village, Miaru, a place that would hold so many memories and milestones until her last breath. Chandra always spoke fondly of her father-in-law, Aja, who lovingly taught her how to tell time and supported her in daily chores. She held those memories close, simple moments that meant so much. While waiting for Gur to return home, she filled her days with joy, playing dolly cook, climbing trees, and joining in games of cricket with her nieces and nephews. It was filled with so many experiences, especially when they used to kill Aja fowl on the road and say a cat bounced it. Of course, that was the best tasting chicken.
At just 24 years old, Chandra faced one of the greatest tragedies of her life. During a beach outing with friends and family, her beloved husband Gur drowned. Suddenly, she found herself alone, left with responsibilities of raising 5 young children. But she was never truly alone. With the support of her villagers and relatives, she found unimaginable strength and resilience. She always spoke about 3 neighbors that was more like family, Miss Shamaroon and the deceased Miss Mary and Tanti Puni. To provide for her family, she started selling doubles, making attendees and anything else she could manage, doing whatever it took to ensure her children were fed, clothed, and cared for. As Uncle Neely would often say, if they get bhaji, pumpkin, mango, well, that whole week is takari. And that's just how she made it work, stretching love, food, and laughter through hard times. After years of toiling, life brought her a new chapter when she met her Bucky. What started with him coming to build a step soon turned into a whole new love story. Bucky became her companion and partner in every sense, helping her raise her children as if they were his own. Her heart was full when she got to marry off her eldest daughter, and they welcomed another addition to the family, Devon, who she always joked she nursed for 10 years. With countless hospital visits and touching attention, we were all convinced he was a spoiled child. But was there ever really a spoiled child? Maybe. Her daughters would always say the boys were her favorites, but she never admitted it. Though she did admit to having a favorite grandson and granddaughter, which I won't call names because if you know her, you already know who I'm talking about. Her home in Mafeking was more than just a house. It became a lively gathering place where neighbors, friends, and family would drop by to share a laugh, exchange stories, or catch up on the latest news. It was a space full of warmth where everyone felt welcome. She was a mother to all, especially Jarvis, together with all our parents' friends, Stacy, Hira, Abby, Patch, Cindy, Dave Fraser, Brian, Vidya, and many others. Chandra loved her 6 children deeply and treated them all with the same fierce loyalty. If any of them needed her, she would show up, maybe with a sigh and a, oh gosh, they always want something, but you can count on her that she was always there. Those who truly knew her, her children, grandchildren, close friends, knew how she stuck. If she like you, she like you. Even if you get a little bad face now and then, it never stopped her from sitting and having that prisoner bear with you. She had her ways, but her love ran deep and knew no bounds. Granny used to act like the sun rose and set on those 2 grandchildren and her sons Annie and Devon. The rest of us, we were just extras in the background. Anything they wanted, they got, no questions asked. Whether it was food, money, or just pure attention, she would drop everything for them. When Annie or Devon coming from offshore, she would season that duck the day before so he could sew. I'd always have a roti there for Annie no matter what time he comes home. In Granny's eyes, Devon, Annie, and her 2 favorite grandchildren could do no wrong. The favoritism was real, and honestly, it just made us laugh because deep down, we all knew that just how she knew to show her love. Loud, proud, and
She also held a soft spot for her 2 sons-in-law, whom she often boasted about. In her eyes, they could do no wrong. While she is for the ladies, those 2 son-in-law, well, right now, they're probably still looking for that wrong look, especially the first one. And let's not forget her daughter-in-laws. She loved all of them in her own unique ways. From the moment she see Asha or Peter van pass and realized they were heading somewhere without calling her, oh, she vex. No food for we tomorrow. She say half jokingly but fully serious. Uncle Sunil will always laugh and say, woman, where you want to go? You won't learn to listen. Something will happen to you on a plane and all, but that never stopped her, not one bit. She loved a good getaway, whether it was a beach line, a quick mall trip, or a little knockabout anywhere. She was always ready. She once even booked a whole trip to New York behind everybody back, just so she could surprise that favorite grandson. That was her, determined, bold, and full of mischief. Lately, Granny got wise, and she started calling Peter directly. No more begging. If she wanted to go for a drive or drink a beer, she'd just call him and say, Peter, carry me for a beer now, or carry me for a drive now. Just like that, she'd be dressed and ready, waiting under the shed, just to see his van coming out from Logwood. That would have us cracking up, because once she made her mind up, the rest of us were just playing catch up. She would proudly declare, I'll buy a case of beer or put $100 in gas, Asha. We going some way. Once she set her mind on something, there was no turning back. What Chandra won, Chandra got. If she said she was doing that, then that was that. You couldn't argue. As Papa would always say, you can't win her, not even in court. She was the grandmother we can call on anytime and say, let's go for a beer, and she's ready.
Christmas morning at Granny's was nothing short of legendary. It was a tradition the whole family come over. She would make duck and dalpuri along with whatever wild meat she had. And of course, no Christmas was complete without a famous curry mango, which was always full of that granny magic. The house would be filled with laughter, the smell of curry in air, and it was pure chaos and pure joy, just how she did not like it. This one time, we went to the beach, and let me tell you, Granny was pure drama. One of her sons-in-law slipped and fell. Everyone burst out laughing, including his wife. She was laughing louder than anyone else. Tears in her eyes, can't catch her breath. And then there was Granny. You wouldn't go and pick up your husband? I'm saying this and it feels like yesterday she said that. Granny was always the queen of drama, sweet drama, but drama nonetheless. She'd call every grandchild, one by one, just to complain about their parents. Come and hear what your mother do now. She'd say like it was breaking news. And don't think it was one-sided. Asha children used to do the same thing. If they had a problem with Asha, the first call was to Granny. Granny, talk to your daughter, please. It was full on couture hotline, and Granny loved every minute of it. And as for Sundays, that was her day. Without fail, by 6 a.m., she was calling Aliyah. What time you coming to make that roti? You know I like to finish early, as if the whole Sunday schedule depended on that tower starting by 6:30. She didn't care if you were still in bed. Granny had plans, and everyone better fall in line. It was all part of her charm, a little pressure, a little gossip, and a whole lot of love. For some reason, so she liked that boy from down the road. That Alim, she could not wait to jam him for his birthday. She always told us, man does sound like sour milk, but yet couldn't wait for another wedding, like she was the only one serious. To Granny, family was everything, and looking around this room today, that love is more than evident. She held tight to her roots, to the people and places that shaped her. From Brothers Road, where she was affectionately known as Kaki and Chan, to the Lamkin family who called her Sandra or Miss Sandra, to the Mahadev and Ramayan Singh families who were forever close to her heart, she cherished each and every connection.
She loved her siblings and her aunts and uncles dearly. Dayo, Chukul, Hali, Uncle Bams and Uncle Kadiru, whose birthday she just celebrated a week ago, right after her own. She had her favorites in niece and nephews too. The stories and memories could go on forever. We could speak of Chanu or Chan all day, just like when she and Asha Kedu would sit right here and talk for hours, lost in laughter and life. But for now, I'll bring my words to a close, because knowing Granny, she'd be saying, okay, now that is enough talk about me. So with that, I'd like to invite Nicholas, who would now like to share a few words with us.
Hi everyone. I wish more than anything that I could be there with you all today, standing in the presence of family, honoring the life of our beloved Granny. Even though I'm far away, I'm right there with you. Granny was a huge part of my life, more than words can truly capture, and I'd like to take this moment to share some memories that meant the world to me. Thank you for letting me be part of today's celebration, even from so many miles away. I don't have the perfect words for a moment like this, because how do you sum up someone like my Granny in just a few minutes? But I want to try, because she deserves that and so much more. Granny was one of a kind, and if you knew her, you know exactly what I mean. When I was born, Granny was overjoyed. I was her first grandson, and from that moment on, it was like I had a permanent, extra special place in her heart until her very last breath. She made sure everyone knew just how proud she was to be a grandmother. My grandmother. I know my other cousins are here today, and I say this with all the love in the world, but I might sound just a little biased. Let's be honest, Granny had absolutely no shame in letting everyone know that Alyssa and I were her favorites. She'd say it with that mischievous little grin on her face, half joking, but we all knew there was a little truth behind it. Even though we all had our own special bond with her, she made us feel seen. Her love wasn't just something she said, it was something she lived. Every day, in the quiet, thoughtful ways she showed up for us. Whether it was secretly slipping us a few dollars or finding simple ways to make sure we had what we needed, she gave without hesitation even when she didn't have much. That was just her spirit, quiet, generous, and overflowing with love. It's something I'd carry with me forever. Her love was constant, unconditional, and deeply rooted in everything she did. No matter how much time passes, I'll never forget how deeply she loved all of us, including me, in her own beautiful, unforgettable way. Some of my earliest memories were our sleepovers at Granny's house. And if you ever slept over, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Like clockwork, 6 a.m. sharp, Granny would turn off the AC, march over to those sliding windows, slide them open, and let the morning sun blaze straight into our faces. No warning, no mercy, just vibes. Looking back, I'm convinced that was a version of a natural alarm clock. And of course, we'd grown and pulled the sheets over our head, but Alia would be the first to start arguing with her. Without missing a beat, Granny would yell back with, "You don't manage!" I can still hear it like it was yesterday, and honestly, I'd give anything to wake up to that again. Granny had a way of keeping all of us grandkids in line. She'd go back and forth with everyone at some point except Alice and me. Somehow, we had what I like to call special immunity. It was like we had a lifetime VIP pass that protected us from ever really getting into trouble. Maybe it was because we were her favorites, or maybe we just knew how to stay on her good side. Either way, while the rest of the cousins were getting buff, Alyssa and I were usually sitting there trying not to laugh, or at least trying not to enjoy our privileged position too much. Our annual family vacations were always filled with non-stop laughter and plenty of food. Not just any food, Granny's food. She made the best curry duck, curry mango, dal puri, stuffed cascadu, kuchiva, and smoked curry you've ever tasted. That woman didn't just cook, she put her whole soul into every pot. But let's be real, do not ask her to make a macaroni pie. That was not her thing. The pie would come out looking like it had a long, rough day, and we let her know that too. On random Sundays, out of nowhere, she decided to cook duck and dal puri, and like magic, everyone's pot disappeared. As soon as we cut out that Granny was cooking, everyone would start showing up at her house one by one. No invitation needed. That was the power of her cooking. And without fail, the moment she saw that red car pull up and heard those familiar footsteps, she started shouting from inside, "Make sure and leave food for Bucky!" She always had someone in mind, always thinking ahead, always making sure everyone was fed, even if they hadn't made it there yet. Last April, Granny came to the US to visit me, and honestly, that trip was pure joy for both of us. It wasn't just a vacation, it was a memory we created together, one I'll treasure forever. It was the highlight of her year, and if I'm being honest, it was the highlight of mine too. From the moment she landed, she had that glow about her. She couldn't stop smiling. She walked around like a VIP on tour, proudly telling everyone, "I come to see my grandson." Once she got back home, she would not stop talking about that trip. I'm pretty sure she gave everyone a full recap within the first 30 seconds of their conversation. She was so incredibly proud. Proud that she got to travel, proud of everything I was doing, and most of all, proud that we got to share that experience together. You could see it in her eyes, hear it in her voice. She loved me with her whole heart. Being here with me made her feel special, but the truth is, she made me feel even more special. The way she looked at me, supported me, bragged about me, it was that deep, unconditional kind of love that stays with you forever. Granny, full of life, full of personality, and always, always full of love for me. She made me feel seen, valued, and completely cherished. That kind of love is rare, and I know how lucky I am to have it. Granny loved me beyond words. The memory of this unconditional love from my granny will forever be held in my heart. Granny, thank you for your strength, your love, your cooking, your laughter, and your never-ending presence in our lives. You gave us so much. I'll miss you more than words can ever say, but I'm grateful I got to be loved by you. Rest in peace, Granny. We'll keep the corridor warm and the memories even warmer.
Vrindavan, Bihari Laki Jai. So at this time, on behalf of the family, we need now leave a moment for anyone. The floor is open to give a word of expression, anything. If not, we will continue. Okay, Vrindavan, Bihari Laki Jai. So this time I share a few words of our message to everyone today. Let me say firstly, when I look upon the beloved mother, she shared many thoughts and messages for us. But when I look at the roses on her, there's a writing that said, what writer just wrote once, he said, a mother's heart is as tender as a rose. And look at how many roses in the heart of the mother today. The children are expressing their love and affection and devotion to the feet of their mother. And when I was standing there, I was trying to recall my memory. If my memory recalled me right, I think I'm her Pandit about 24 years. I'm here doing prayers for her. And when she called for a puja, she always say, Pandit, I want a date for a puja, but first, I want to see if my son is home. I think one of them work offshore or something. I don't. And she says, you? Yeah. She says, I want my son to be home, and if you have chance, I want you to sit with me in puja. Then she will call back the next day and say, the boy say he home, so and so date, and we put in the date. And sometimes she don't ask me if I have time, She say, I want this date for the puja, and I want to close Diwali, the Saturday before Diwali or whatever. And then she says, I will tell my sisters them to help me. Okay? But she was a very caring woman. It hurt me when I heard her passing away, when the son called me and told me his mother died. But I always thought she was a young woman, but I was just looking at the paper as well, and she looked like she's about 72 years old. She never looked like that. But it is said that your face is a mirror of your mind. You have a good mind, you look nice, okay? You look young. So, and also when I came and I was talking to my now, I said, this lady have to be a very good lady in the community. Look how big this funeral is. Funeral do be too big again for some reason. So the way you live, as some people say again, the way you make your bed, so you will sleep. So before I close, I want to share a little story with you all that I always like to share about the material and physical world that we live in. Many of us, we get carried away in this material and physical world of our life. We meet many friends, and I give a message about two friends which I always love to give. There were two friends, they were very happy, but one thing with them, these friends were very poor. And all of us know that when you are poor, we consider poverty to be a crime. When you are poor and you see other people are wealthy, and you think to yourself that, you know what, why not I live a life like that? So the friends were walking one day and they said, you know what, there is a message that there is a puja that to be taken place, and if you go to this puja, you'll be fruitful to becoming a wealthy person. So they decide to themselves they will go to the prayers to get the blessings of this puja to become a wealthy person. By all means, the puja began. But on the way, the boys, when they were walking, the friends, they saw a bag on the pathway on the road when they were going. When they opened the bag, they saw gold coins in the bag. And they said to themselves, these gold coins are very valuable. If we take these gold coins and sell it, we become millionaires. So they say to themselves, what use we go to the prayers again when God have already blessed us with these gold pieces to become rich? That our prayers have been answered already. But they began to plan. One friend told another, do you know how long we didn't have a good meal in our life? If you take one of these gold coins and take it to the town and sell this piece, take the money and buy some food, we'll be richly blessed. And we'll have a sit together as friends and have a meal together. So they agree upon this. So when the one took the gold coin and he was going to the city, he was thinking to himself now, if my friend die, all these gold pieces will be mine. So I must find a way in order that my friend should dead. So he says, if I buy the food and I poison one box of the food and give him to eat, then he will die. So this is the way he think. He went, he purchased the 2 boxes of food, he put poison in one box and he put an X to the box and he took back the food. But while he was out, the other friend was thinking the same way too. If my friend, a car bounced him down or something happened to him and he died, well, all these coins that I have here will be mine and I alone become rich. This is the way he think, and by means of this, he said, I have a plan for my friend as well. So when the both of them come together, they says, you know what, the next friend was waiting for him from the town. He says, brother, you went to the town and it's so busy, your hands are dirty. Let's go to the nearby stream and wash our hands, and then we sit together as friends and we eat together. And as he go to wash his hands to the stream and he bent his head, another friend took a piece of water, hit him on his head. He died. He threw him in the stream and the stream took him away. The one who was awaiting, he rushed and he looked at the box and he says, these 2 boxes of food are so great. God had blessed me not with 1 but rather 2 boxes of meal to eat today. But when he paid close attention, he saw an X on one of the box and he said, you know what? My friend feel he's smart. This X means something. This must have more food in it. I will take this meal first and then eat the other. Do you know when he began to eat the box of food, he died? But listen, friends, they die and they leave all the coins there. None of them enjoyed. You two and I, devotees, we fight over everything. Do you know what they say? We come with nothing. We fight for everything and we die. We go with nothing. Our mother hands are like this. She sent a message for us. I am going empty-handed. Everything that she have here, she's leaving it. More so, the physical body remains here. What is important, as I said earlier, is the Atma, the soul. Now, this soul has a journey and a procedure to go forward. Never fall for physical and material things. Always uplift yourself in this life spiritually. And so I sing one bhajan before we close. We sing to Lord Krishna. Those who have your paper can follow. Jai Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare. Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare. Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा करो किनारा हो जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा करो किनारा हो और कोई न केवल हारा हो फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 तू चारे तू सब कुछ कर दे विश्व को भी अमृत कर दे तू चारे तू सब कुछ कर दे विश्व को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. So these are daughters and of our ceremony. So at this time I ask for seated who can stand. Let's all stand as a mark of respect as we conclude our ceremony.
Bring the flowers in your hand. Bring the flowers. Take the flowers in your hand. Bring the flowers.
So let's all put our hands together with vows and prayer. We take the name of our beloved mother. We pray to the Lord of our understanding. Alone we come in this world, we meet many people. But when we die, the soul travels again alone. So we pray, Lord Krishna, for the soul again of our beloved mother. May she enjoy happiness, peace, prosperity, shelter, light, good health and strength, never find difficulties in the form of hunger and thirst. Hari Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Namo Namah Shri Krishnaya Vasudeva Devaki Nandaya Namo Namah Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Namo Namah Shri Radhe Govinda Gopala Tera Pyara Naam hai Shri Radhe Govinda Gopala Tera Pyara Naam hai Pyara Naam hai Tera Pyara Naam hai Pyara Naam hai Tera Pyara Naam hai Shri Radhe Govinda Gopala Tera Pyara Naam कोई कहे वसुदेव की नंदन कोई कहे नंदलाला कोई कहे नंदलाला कोई कहे वसुदेव की नंदन कोई कहे नंदलाला कोई कहे नंदलाला श्री राधे गोविंदा गोपाल तेरा प्यारा नाम है ओम वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानंदम कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु ओम अनाददीदो देवः शङ्खचक्रगदाधरः अक्षय पुण्डरीकाक्षा प्रेता मोक्षा परो भव ओम तत्सत प्रीत आत्मा शांति ओम तत्सत प्रीत आत्मा शांति ओम तत्सत प्रीत आत्मा शांति. Those who wish to view the body shall do so very orderly. Shortly we shall be moving. Thank you. God bless everyone. Have your seats, sir.
ममता के मंदिर की है तू सबसे प्यारी मूरत। ममता के मंदिर की है तू सबसे प्यारी
परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण, है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, कर ले अभिवादन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल
Shridipam Mayanti Tausham Krishnaya Vasudeva Devaki Bhagavati Om Yam Dwad Mahagodeya Amidayam Samsaviti Tatalo Kanaka Dipam Dipam Mayam Krishnaya Vasudeva Devaki Dandayalo Bhagavati Krishnaya Vasudeva Devaki Dandayalo.
Om Yam Dwadi Mahangodi Yaya Tamasaviti Katalukanatanipam Shridipam Mayal Yeti Shri Krishna Devaki Nandana Bhagavati Vasudeva Shri Krishna Namaha Shri Devaki Nandana Namo Bhagavati Cawan lagi. Otai. Even the flowers. For the gold first, yeah, limp for it. Gold pieces. Yeah. And now the D, the doing the ship the chair and go down to the Shaya Prita Moksha, Shri Krishna Vasudeva, Devaki Nandana Bhagavati Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Paramatma, Paramatma Namaha, Krishna Namaha, Devaki Nandana Vasudeva Sukandeva, Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vandeja, Na Jaiti Mujati Vathara Chityam, Na Jaiti Mujati Vathara Chityam, Om Shri, next side. Om Shri, Na Jaiti Mujati Vathara Chityam Bhutva Bhavita, Joditya You walking?
Aline, watch out.
Take it out.
Come on. Take your time. Let me come.
Yeah, then make a lepas pakai. Yeah. Pas.
À thế nào chưa?
You want to come by? I joke.
Clean. Mix up the whole thing. All right.
So that's not right. Are they going to get a little trouble here, right? Yeah. Let them move out the tent first and then they'll come.
All right, we got a little room.
So just walk out on the road, go down a little bit, right? So walk out on the road, so right? And then go down. Yeah, walk out on the road. What's happening?
Oh,
Om Buddhavaswa, Prabh of the Avahanam Astam Akshmanyam, Prabh of the Akshmanyam, Prabh of the Akshmanyam, Om Shri Prabha, Agni Akshmanyam. That's a Swaha, if I 75, right? Om Lobhyai Swaha, Twache Swaha, Lohitai Swaha, Mebhyai Swaha, Mase Bhyai Swaha, Snayu Bhyai Swaha, Asti Bhyai Swaha, Maja Bhyai Swaha, Payase Swaha, Ayasyai Swaha, Payasyai Swaha, Samyasyai Swaha, Viyasyai Swaha, Udyasyai Swaha. 3 times again, right? Mase Vyai Swaha, Snayu Vyai Swaha, Asti Vyai Swaha. Prabh Agni Akshmanyam, Prabh Agni Akshmanyam, Prabh Agni Akshmanyam, Om Shri Prabh Agni.
टूट गई है माला मोती बिखर चले 2 दिन रह कर साथ जाने किधर चले टूट गई है माला मिलन की दुनिया छोड़ चलेंगे आज विरह में सपने नीचे आंसू पीते पीते अब तो ये जग में जिएंगे ऐसी और किसी पे न बीते, और किसी पे न बीते। कोई मत पूछो इन्हें लिए किस बगल चले। दो दिन मोती बिखर चले, दो दिन रह कर साथ जाने किधर चले, जाने किधर चले,
ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर, तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण। है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे। कर ले अभिवादन ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब